Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency. So this was really very interesting week for trading. And mostly all targets have been completed that we have mentioned in our daily updates. But still, currently, guys, it's a bit contradictory situation on the euro currency. It's lots of trick stands on the market right now, especially on the medium term and long term perspective. So we have described all of them in our weekly report. So if you would like to know about them and what the really, while we see some contradictions on the euro currency, that is based mostly on fundamental assessment of the situation in the European Union. So you could see what in the weekly report what really we see right now on the market in the longer term perspective. So this will be, guys, very tough week because we will get European Central Bank meeting, gross domestic product release on the United States for the third quarter preliminary data. Also, it will be the Bank of Canada decision on the rate. So it probably will be very volatile session. Currently, guys, in the two words speaking, we have doubts on the long-term bullish perspective on the euro currency. And that makes us to focus mostly on the short-term patterns. So although we are not sure currently that we will get the action to the 120 area, that is suggested by the patterns that we will have on a weekly chart, but still some issues that we see on the daily lets us to focus on some short-term targets, short-term patterns, and that is what we will start with in the beginning of the next week. So potentially, the previous week has brought us good stops, and the first one that we will deal with in the beginning of the week is a bullish engulfing pattern that has been formed right on Friday with this good Friday's rally. Second, potentially, as I mentioned in the Friday video, that the only bullish pattern that could be formed here is a double bottom, double bottom. So, and if we would suggest that indeed this pattern will be formed, potentially we could get the action to the 118. So, because this is equals to the length of the double bottom from the neckline counted in the upside, this will be the target of the double bottom. But first, let's focus on the engulfing, and later when we will finish with the engulfing trade, we'll see what to do with the double bottom. So whether it will be formed or not, whether it will work or not. So on Monday, all eyes on action that we have on the engulfing pattern. And here, guys, we also have pretty nice patterns that have been formed that lets us to make the many trades. So first of all, I would like to return back to discussion of the bread and butter sell trade that I have mentioned on Friday. So on 4-hour time frame chart, I said this drop is very nice, and if market will show the reversal, keep an eye on the possible bread and butter. Currently, guys, as we have actually the bullish context for trading, we do not call you to trade the bread and butter sell. So you could do this if you have the confidence, you have the experience, and you would like to do this. Probably it will be successful. But the major value of this pattern for us is a retracement, because we're looking north right now, and we're searching chance to take the long position. And the bread and butter in particular could provide us this opportunity to take the long position with the deep retracement. Also, retracement stands in a row with engulfing pattern. It also suggests some pullback inside of the body of the pattern before upward action. Actually, you know that the engulfing, as a rule, takes the shape of the ABCD pattern on intraday charts. So it means that here we have the bread and butter setup, and where we'll be watching for downward retracement in the beginning of the week. How deep this retracement could be. So on the hourly chart, we see that on upward action market also, as you can see, has completed XLP target. With this A, B, C bottom, XLP has been hit, and actually we stand on the 4-hour time frame chart not on just fib level, but it's also agreement resistance. Now we have the developing progression of the ABCD to the downside. This ABCD has two targets. The first one stands in OP, it's 114.90, inside of the confidence support, And second is XOP coincides with the 114.70 support. So Brent body theoretically suggests the drop to the XOP. But in the current situation, guys, I think that the better decision will be to split the trading position and take two lots. First position could be taken in the OP, so 114.90, and second is somehow market still will proceed lower to the XOP, and the second part could be taken in the XOP. It's 114.70. So that's the price action that we'll be watching for on Monday. Currently is our task to take the long position. Also, guys, for very short-term traders, for scalp traders, if you will take a look at the hourly setup, you could see that here could be formed the double repo sell pattern. So we have that close below 3x3. Here we need to one candle above to close above it, and then come to close below. So this is double repo pattern could trigger the Brent bottom on the 4-hour time frame chart. But that is only for those who would like to take the short scalp shorts position based on the Brent bottom. So, as you can see, a lot of trading setups are forming right now on the hourly chart, on the daily chart, and we probably will not be boring on the common week, and it should be a very funny week, I suppose, for the euro currency and in general for Forex market. So, let's see how it will turn.